If I look at it a certain way, it looks purple.
It's recording right now.
That's okay, you guys can edit it.
Alright.
Just go. Just go.
Here we go.
Keep pushing. Well, the Wyoming trip for me was huge. It was just a great experience for me. It built the community. It got me involved with different people, and it was just awesome.
After I go on the trips and I come home, I've been able to focus on God, stay focusing on God, and just keep in my faith.
Mexico 2011 was our first mission trip.
Being on a mission trip with high school students and having the opportunity to get to know everybody really well, that was really cool for me.
I moved here when I was in the 3rd grade, and Powerhouse and kids ministry kind of was huge for me because where I used to go to church, we didn't have any of that.
Powerhouse is a place to go when I don't know what else to do. Powerhouse points me back to God. The trips and the student ministry, they've given me new friends, a family, a second home.
Well, I went on the Wyoming trip last summer. We were having kind of a very rough day. It was like the 3rd day or whatever, and we hadn't really meshed very well, as good as we could have as a group. And it was kind of a rougher day, but we got through the rough part, and at the very end at the campsite we were at, we had the best time of just worship around the fire, and really grew together, and it was really awesome.
Okay. Memories.
Okay.
Trying to remember. Right now it's just all a blur. His legs. Well, word on the street is they're pretty nice, I guess.
There was this one time where we were all outside, and Don was just acting really weird. I mean, he always is, but yeah, okay, whatever. Don's weird. So I first began coming to Powerhouse about 3 years ago or so, and I was new to the town, new to everything, and the first night I came, Tammy really just brought me in and talked to me and asked me questions and made me feel very welcome. And even throughout the weeks, if she noticed me not really hanging out with anybody, she would just come over and talk to me and just made me feel like I really belonged here.
We made speeches.
You made speeches?
Yeah,
Then do it. Go for it. Go tell us what you
Oh, I forgot my line.
Okay, you're supposed to say thank you for bringing happy family. We would just like to say thank you for what was I going to say? Okay, we would just like to say thank you for putting all the time and effort into just all the what's the word I'm looking for? Sermons that you have prepared for us each week.
And thank you so much for bringing us all together as a community and realizing that we're all just one big family.
We'll love you and we'll miss you.
Good job. Go for
Don, I remember my first year here, my first couple weeks coming to Powerhouse. He was just he was really welcoming to me. Like I felt out of place sort of, and knew everyone does their first time. And he really brought me in, and he talked to me and just made me feel welcome. And it was really nice. So thank you, Don.
But one funny memory was in Challenge of 2010, I think it was. We had to go and just ask random places if we could clean their bathrooms. And on our way back from doing it that day, we were at a crosswalk. It started beeping, and we asked Tammy, why is it beeping? And she said it was for the deaf people. But she actually meant blind. So, I mean, that's kind of funny. Yeah, laugh. Haha.
I was never afraid of not having someone at club because I knew Tammy would always be there. Tammy is the most inspirational person at Powerhouse. She has a way of making people feel invited and wanted.
A good influence on Powerhouse, Don Hancock has been.
So Don, I really want to thank you for all of the leadership that you have provided, for the understanding, and for the availability that you've had for the students. Tammy and Don, both of you, you've just been awesome, and I'm going to miss you both a lot. both of your funniness and your seriousness and your ability to get the job done. It's just it's been a pleasure knowing you, and I pray that God will bless you in your next stage of life. Thank you very much.
So, one of my memories of Don and Tammy, they have been like second parents to me. I've known their daughter Mandy since we could talk. We've been best friends. We went on our 2007 trip to Mexico, our missions trip, and Mandy, Katie, and I went out to this island and we were climbing around it. We were determined to get around it, and when we finally made it back around, we were nervous. We're like, oh my word, they're gonna kick us off the trip. We've been out forever. And we finally make it back around. We're like, well, here goes. And then Don and Tammy are standing over there. Nice job, good work. And they're filming us and so excited. And they've both been just a huge encouragement to everybody.
Powerhouse has been amazing for me, and Don and Tammy, you really made this all possible. You really helped me out in so many ways that I don't even know how to put into words. Thank you.